You know that feeling when a mosquito's biting your neck and you want to squish more of your blood into its body to make it explode? It's kind of like the similar feeling when you're in line of sight of a photographer and he's taking your picture. You want to cat swat him over the head, but doesn't mean if 5 of them sent me the max shots, I wouldn't take a look.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
As I adjust exposure, if you want to be on the show, email a photo to cameraconspiracies@disciples.com and you will make it to us one day. We're in roughly, I forget what month, but we're getting to you. Just send a nice shot. Tell me one shot. Tell me what you shot on. I don't care about much else. Your socials, if necessary. All right, first shot. I am not sure what I'm looking at here, but that's usually a good sign when you're trying to figure something out. And it's like, what is that? Like, how did you do it? Do I want to replicate it? Are there mirrors here? Like, what's happening here? Did you compose different things, different elements? It's weird. It's a weird place. I don't know why so much time exists. Why is it 12:50? Is it also that time now? It's not. But whatever, decent shot. Fuji X-T3 Sigma, yeah, flat, boring hell. You lose. So when I was there, I went into a different room than you were in, obviously, and there was a cat, and there was also clocks, various times on my clocks, and he had a ruby on his head, and that's a clock cat, and that's a good shot right there. Next to yours, okay, yours has some mystery too, but mine's like a cat leader. This is like a lord of cats. So you're okay, but you're not good enough to win. Again, I sit here asking, how the hell was this achieved? Not bad. Is that like an actual place? Weird stuff. That building's very crooked, about to fall. Is that a real place? I don't know how you did it. That's impressive. It's a cool shot. Did you add the fire after? Was that a real dragon? In old times, maybe they existed back then when film cameras were relevant. This is not. L3.5-5-6 I have one. Fuji film, not bad. A good shot right there. The dragon. What you probably weren't aware of was that dragons have pet cats. And they also can fly, why wouldn't you? Come here, kitty, and he's flying away. Obviously, they evolved to have wings. So it's like, I also have a dragon and a cat. Okay, maybe you weren't replaced by AI today, but like, come on, give me some credit here as a cat. Okay, this got bad quickly. We had 2 glorious, mysterious shots, and then you went to a bar and like creeped on some bartender and he's pouring you a drink and you're like, oh, look at this shot. I mean, yes, you have 3D pop out the yin yang with the Mitakon 35-1 0.95, of course. It's beautiful and a ton of, not bad, but still, your white balance is off and I don't appreciate your creeptography skills. Where's the slow motion footage of women? I walked into a bar once and if I'm being honest with you, I kind of wish I hadn't, because all I wanted was a hamster eating a big sandwich with a bartender feeding him, but I didn't realize so many things could go wrong in a hurry. I don't need my hamsters to have human hands. Why do you keep doing that to me, AI? Never asked for it. Every single time, there's always a human hand on my animal. No one eats a hamburger with a spoon. That's your first mistake. There's too many layers to that thing. It's too big for the hamster. He's gonna die younger. Everybody knows overeating leads to young death. So it's like, leave me alone, and you're not a bartender. Whoever that guy is, do you look like a bartender? I wouldn't hire you. You look like a librarian or something. You're a professor. You're not serving people hamster spoon milk. Leave me alone. So technically, even your terrible shot as you wait to drink your pain away is better than my bullshit hamster AI hand mishaps. So like, okay, you've not been replaced. Congratulations. So we're just getting worse and worse, are we? Just like 0 ideas, like, oh, look at the sky, that's cool, take a shot. It's an okay sky, but we've all seen cooler pictures of skies and no one cares about your cold town your barren town, just Chernobyl or something. It's okay, there's Nikon with a kit lens zoom. Bullshit. I saw a nice sky once. There was monkeys driving on the way to somewhere fun in their own car, and they were dreaming. Sure, they were looking in the opposite direction of the most interesting part of the sky, but they were looking at something. You don't know what else is back there. Something real special, probably. That's the mystique of photography. What's behind the shot? What's out of the shot? That's what I look for in a good photograph. What if he turned around? What's back there? So like next to your shot, where like I wish you would have turned around and fell in the sewer hole, like you're being replaced by monkeys. It's a monkey couple. Maybe you can ask them for a ride sometime to your next job interview, which you won't get. Now, although this is the worst shot of our time, and possibly better than at least the Hall of Shame entries that are about to come, at least he sent me the location of this place. That was kind of cool. That you're the first guy to ever send me like Google coordinates. And then I typed it in, I was like, oh, I'm here now. I see the bullshit. Yeah, I would have just walked past that whole thing because nothing happened. But like, still, thank you for sending it in. That's a GF. What the hell is that? I thought it was a medium format and you took this bullshit. I'm not sure what you actually were going for here. Was the building shadow supposed to be the stop sign? Like, oh look, doesn't it look like that's the stop sign shadow, but it isn't? You're not fun. When I walk past golden buildings, I notice that oftentimes black holes emerge from the sky, and will we all be lost to time eventually, is what I ask. Can anybody access this building? No, it's quite high up. There's no doors to get into the bottom level, but it was built by giants, and they built it for us to marvel. And the fact that we can never use it, that's fine. But unfortunately for you, your golden building took no effort to achieve. You just walked past and it was Vegas and it's hot there. You're probably sweating. That's bullshit. You smell like ham. You ham bitch. All right, before we get to the Hall of Shame shots, who won that show, you ask? We had some good shots today. The clock mystery guy in a warehouse. How did that happen? The dragon on a roof? Breathing fire at a literal, real dragon. That must have been intense. The guy at the bar who's drinking his pain away and gonna go home and try to have sex with his wife and she'll reject him. The sky that was boring. Might have been some fun stuff if he turned around, but he didn't. The building guy in Vegas, sweating like ham. I think it's pretty obviously Dragon Boy. What a guy. You almost had it, Clock Man, but come on, it's a dragon breathing fire on a crooked building, and it was all real. That's what I loved about it. It all happened, and he probably died. Someone just found his camera. I was like, wow. What's this show? Oh my God. And then he sent it to me and he won. Nothing, but he sent it. When it comes to the Hall of Shame, I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it right now. I'm not in the mood for this shot. Don't know that I ever will be. It's a weird mirror system. You're wearing, I don't know who you are. Not gonna say a whole heck of a lot about this shot. Just don't do it again. This one, not a terrible shot. It's just, if I wanted ton exploding out of someone's head, I'd shoot them with a gun. I didn't need this type of freaky tonne balls coming out of her mind. And she's thinking of like, I wish there was a better photographer around that would have moved to the left or something, and then that thing's complimenting it in a rule of thirds-like fashion, but you didn't. And last one, you're just at your friend's house. Like nothing happened. I don't know who these people are. He had some whole backstory, like this was some famous guy and this was his book and someone made him his book of great photos. And well, this isn't one of them. I'll tell you that much. It's just like you guys are smoking and drinking. It's the afternoon, probably a Monday. Get a real job. So well done, photographers. You have staved off defeat for another day. AI will not replace some of you. Others, as we've seen, they're gone. They're lost forever, but that's fine. Thank you for the shots. Good stuff today. Thank you for Bitcoin donations. Those are always appreciated. And subscribing for what I say.